don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things. There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
6-yard line.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Kendrick Bourne there to make the grab. And the Niners have taken the early lead. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
This is Tony Pollard. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and get their team.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. It's going to be Pollard one-handed. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or trick spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that...
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 33-yard line.
On second down, Mostert. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Garoppolo's going to give to Mostert. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Dontari Poe in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Here's Mostert. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Garoppolo to try and get after the pick 6. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Cowboys 14, 49ers 7.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 37. That's good. A big play here for Dallas. 52 yards. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Well, how about that one? He wielded it one-handed for a touchdown. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better.
Do just that. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, San Francisco.
This is Mostert. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
A loss of 9 yards.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Open man is Samuel, complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them off.
And he says it went out of bounds. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. That'll bring up second across midfield. Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Looking deep for Elliott. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time, do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
To
Tevin Coleman, 68 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now Pollard. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you...
Oh, Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Prescott now. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And it's caught one-handed. Oh, no, he pulled it in. The Cowboys going to use their second time. Out now, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. It's caught inside the 5. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. That's caught at the 3. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, as the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys will extend their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
49ers 14.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis.
Garoppolo.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 11.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete.
Garoppolo's.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And a 49er 1st down.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up the 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Tackle made by Everson Griffin. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 16-yard line.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his run.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the 1st and keep possession. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Well, they needed a jump start. They needed energy. They needed anything positive to get them going in this game. And that fake there, I think, has to provide that spark.
And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown.
Number 18,
Dante Pettis there to make the grab. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Well, it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.